Let Me Solo Her is a legend of Elden Ring, a hero that saves you in your time of need, and now his legendary status is coming to Skyrim. No clothes, dual katanas, and a bucket on his head. We see our main rival of the game, Alduin, who we will stop at nothing to kill, just like how Let Me Solo Her will stop at nothing to kill that annoying boss in Elden Ring. Out of the dungeon, we beeline to Riverwood until we acquire the crown jewel, our helmet. Now behold in all its glory, Let Me Solo Her, ready to hunt down a dragon god. We mess up some zombies and find a cool looking rock. You may be wondering how our hero can even see what he's doing or where he's going. See, he senses them by their fear. At one point, Valor wants to give us Lydia as a follower, which obviously we aren't going to do because we wouldn't be soloing anyone now, would we? I'm not going to lie. We were cruising through until a troll actually gave us quite a scare, but by tiptoeing around him carefully, we killed the beast and reached the monks that are really good at yelling. And just because they wanted to give me trouble, I decided to go and massacre a bunch of trolls to make up for that one close call. Basically, the shouting dudes want us to get a horn in a cave, which is pretty insulting for the power level of our character, but we oblige nonetheless. This snooze fest of a mission gets hijacked thankfully, leading us back to Riverwood. We get our first katana from Delphine, do some questionable acts to acquire the second katana, and we see our first glimpse of our hero's final form. This is the ideal male body. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. For anyone wondering what the build is here, in case you want to replicate it, it's maximum one-handed skills for our dual wielding, maximum heavy armor for our helmets, and finally, max speech for our character's iconic catchphrase. Now, if you've been watching the gameplay, you must be wondering, what could stop this unstoppable force? We're taking out dragons, we're taking out trolls. The answer is this old bum right here. First off, I had to run all the way to Riften with no money, sneak around a sewer system because we needed him for some reason, just to have this guy refuse to open the door for me. I use console commands to phase through it just to see what he's doing, and he's literally just standing there. He's not even letting me in. Then I go out of the sewer, murder a cat, made it all the way back to Riverwood just to be told I had to go back because his AARP butt couldn't make it out of his own house. But you know what? At least I did get to kill some extra Thalmor along the way, so that kind of made up for it. At some point, we got the ability to decapitate people, and let me say, there is nothing like that feeling of cutting people's heads off when there's a bucket on yours. Reaching the Sky Temple, we get a legendary weapon which is just perfect for our journey. A katana specifically made to kill dragons, arcing with electricity that courses from its mythical core. Once again, we have Esbern trying to stall our greatness, and sadly, no, we do not kill him. Blackreach is a breeze. We snag the Elder Scrolls after fighting some robots in the land of giant mushrooms, which is a really weird statement when you kind of put it all together. Then, getting that Elder Scroll, we can now get Dragon Rend, the shout that will let us bring dragons from the sky and finally take on Alduin. We go ahead, get one of his henchmen, go to Alduin's crib and mess up his house party. Now, we're right on his doorstep. I tried getting a cool shot of our hero before jumping into Sovngarde for the final fight, when all of a sudden I realized there's literally two dragons sitting next to me, and it was pretty awkward. In Sovngarde, we sprint towards the Hall of Valor, trying to save some dead dudes, but they refuse to follow us for some reason. We reach the Hall of Valor, but sadly, we realize we cannot let anyone help us defeat Alduin, as this would defeat the purpose of our character, and unfortunately, we put them all to sleep. I like how we talk like we're all friends, and then moments later, I murdered all of them. With them out the way, we fight Alduin alone. This has been the fight we've been waiting for since the beginning of the game, to finally solo Alduin. And what a fight it is. The dragon takes to the skies, using his range as his advantage, but we hold steadfast, waiting for an opportunity to unleash Dragon Ren upon him. Once on the ground, it's a knockout, drag-out fight, an absolute brawl, killing him with a couple sick moves and achieve our dream. With that, Let Me Solo Her has completed his mission and now can finally rest. Thank you for watching.